I had went in and a man had grabbed me, and I'm like, hold on, let's rewind that. Oh, you're so cute. You know it. Right. Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and it's Monday. So today, the topic that we are going to be talking about, if you haven't already noticed, is about my mug. Stay cozy, everyone. The topic that we are going to talk about today is about my shaved head, my lack of hair, the baldness of this girl. It was 1 a.m. I've been thinking about shaving my head for a long time, and I just got into a big fight with somebody close to me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I took a pair of scissors and I just chopped off a big chunk, because doing that, I'm like, well, if I don't shave my head now, I'm gonna look ridiculous. So had to do it then. Ever since then, it's been a whirlwind of just new and crazy things. So let's jump into the pros and cons, starting with, first one is people feel the need. Lord, they try me. They honestly, they try me. When I first went into work and I had just shaved my head, it was like freshly bald, and like you could feel the scalp, like really feel the scalp. People were just like, oh my God, Victoria, you shaved your head. And they were just like, just go over, just like, just like, I don't need to ask her head, my feeling. I'm like, no, excuse me. And I'm like, they were lucky I liked them, and I wasn't in the mood to really tell them off because it was all so very new to me. But I'm like, why are you guys all touching my head? Like, what? And so that was like, majority of people that I knew. But I went to the bar with a couple of my friends, and I had went in and a man had grabbed me, and I'm like, hold on, let's rewind that. And then he had grabbed my arm and he was like, I like your hair, and started touching it, and my friend pulled me away. I was just like, what the heck, man? I'm like, you must have been drunk. But then an older lady had pulled me and like, I really, really like your hair. And I'm like, oh, thank you, because like, we love, female empowerment, like, what's good. And she was like, yeah. And then she just starts caressing my head, and I'm just like, lady, I don't know you, what the heck. And it was just kind of just like, oh my God, no, I need you to back away, stay over there. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, no. So people, if they know you or they're drunk, I have come to know, or I have come to experience, people will want to touch your head. A lot of the times they will not ask. Hopefully they will. Maybe you'll have some more considerate people. My best friends asked, but that's why they're the best friends. Washing my head has never been so much more easier. It's been so nice. Like, washing my hair before, it was just like, ugh, it's a chore. It's like, I never really enjoyed it. And I'm just like, I would have to condition and detangle, and I'm just like, that's so much work. And, when I was younger and I found out that we have to wash it as much, like maybe like once or twice every 2 to 3 weeks, I was like, sign me up, because I love that. But now that I have no head, I'm like, you still have to wash it, and I've done research on that. I'm like, you still have to wash it and take care of it, because it's still hair and your head is exposed. You're gonna want to, because put your head on against your pillows, and it's against the cold and the outside and all the germs and the stuff. Like, I'll wash it, and I do take care of it, but I do have to wash it more than often, just because once it starts getting to like a reasonable length, I could probably decrease. But like, I wash it like maybe 2 times a week, just cause, like, you know, it is so exposed to a lot of things. But that's me. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and I don't need to be washing my hair that much again, let me know. Or maybe I'm right. Honestly, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm doing, and I've been actually liking it so far, just because there's not a lot of hair. I'm like, it kind of makes washing my hair a little more fun, my head a little more fun. So there is that. A con that kind of ties back into the last con is there's a lot of unwanted attention. People they feel the need to talk about your hair like it's separate from you. They'll talk, like, I walked into Applebee's one night with my friend, and I heard a lady was like, I wanted to do that with my hair. I was scared of how it was gonna look. I haven't had anybody say anything necessarily bad about me because of my hair. I've had a lot of good, comments about it, but I'm like, they'll still say it like I'm not there, and like I can't hear them. Like, hello, I can't hear you. It's bad and good attention, if that makes sense. Like, I've had people, strangers, not drunk strangers come up to me and be like, yo, you were rocking that haircut, or it looks so good on you. I'm like, I don't know you, but I love it. Keep it coming. And it's just been so nice. I'm like, I'll have people stare at me, and I have no idea if they're staring at me is good or bad, but a lot of the times, like, I see nods and approval, and I'm like, I don't need your validation, but it's nice. Whenever I am looking just like really bummy or casual, just chill, no makeup on, and just like I'm just chilling, maybe I'm like wearing a really raggedy t-shirt or whatever, and I look like a boy. Oh god. I look like a boy, and for some people that is fine, and I mean, like, I deal with it because I'm like, I'm not about to go get dolled up because I feel like I look like a boy. I deal with it because I'm tired and I don't care. But it's a small con that I'm just like, yep. When I had my medium to long hair, I'm just like, okay, even when I'm looking raggedy, I'm like, I could still look kind of decent. But so I'm like, it's a very small con. It's like very irrelevant, but that's a con that I've had. Let me tell you, when I get dolled up and just like, I look like a freaking boss babe, okay? Like, I got my makeup done. I beat my face. I slay my outfit. I am looking good. I feel empowered. I feel like I feel more stylish. It's like, I've always, I'll put together my hair and makeup before, but like my hair wouldn't be done, or it would look all right, and just like, it kind of ruins the outfit, and it ruins what I did to myself, and I'm just like, okay, what was the point? But I feel good, and I feel just like, before I had this haircut, there was a lot of times I never really felt sexy. Like, it's like, I don't know why it's such a taboo word for me, but like, I could feel pretty, or maybe sometimes on occasion beautiful, but I never felt sexy. With this hairstyle, and when I get dolled up, it's over for them. It is over for the room, the house, the squirrel climbing on the tightrope over there. It is over. One little con that's like very, very small, that wasn't even gonna make the list, but when you freshly shave your head, it's so cold up there. Like, oh my god, you need hats. You need to wear hats a lot more than you think. I have a couple of baseball hats that I wear a lot more now, just because like my head gets hella cold. Like, I have beanies. Like, I would never wear a beanie, a tight fitting beanie, because one, got a big head, and two, because I had a lot of hair. Like my hair was very thick, untamable but thick, and so I can never wear those. But now I feel like I gotta like shove it down my ears, just like Buddy the Elf. So yeah, so that was a small con, but like I just like had to say it. I'm just like, if you're gonna shave your head and it's winter, like I did it at the start of winter, be prepared for that. Now, if you were to ask me, would I ever keep shaving my head, maintain it, or shave my head in the future? To answer the question, I'd say no, for at least 10 years. I honestly want to see how my hair just naturally grows this next decade, and I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited because, you know, I'm like within the next decade, I'll probably, you know, start having kids and figuring out my next step of life. And so it's like, I think it'd be nice to like, you know, grow in the hair with this new journey that I am on. You know, the whole point of this. Will I shave my head again in the future after that? There's a good chance, maybe. Like, I love the idea of picking up my kids from school and being that boss mom with, you know, the shaved head, fresh outfit, got her little briefcase, maybe, her Birkin. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the Birkin bags, but they are a symbol of luxury. But so that's why I said that. But honestly, probably would have my Chanel bag. There we go. Personally, while it's a statement of luxury, I also find those bags very attractive. So just be there with my little Chanel bag and just like got my watch on, looking, and I'm like, oh my God, is that your mom? Yes. Oh, her in a Mercedes? Yeah, she raised me. Yeah, she birthed me. She gave me life. I give everybody life. So I definitely think that there's a good chance I'll probably like shave my head again just to start over in the next decade, after this decade. But for this decade, we're gonna just grow in. We're gonna let the 10 years of hair go out. Obviously, once it starts growing in, I'll probably have to start getting like trims and just making sure that the ends are healthy. But for the next 10 years, we're gonna go for this. But all right, those were my pros and cons of having a shaved head. Honestly, like I think there's like a lot more pros than cons. I don't know if I kept count. I think I had a lot more pros. I feel like there's a lot more pros. I feel good. Having a shaved head has just given me so much more confidence than when I had hair, like long hair. Like I was very insecure. Don't get me wrong, I'm still insecure. Like I got my stuff to work on. But having like that is just like, do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Especially if you're at a confusing place in your life and you just need a really big change and another way to change your outlook on things and give you, I don't know, a little more freedom with your life. I honestly think it's worth it, especially if you want low maintenance. If you're into just keeping it chill, having short hair is bomb. So any questions for me, you can leave them down in the comments below, and then maybe I'll make a part 2 when answering those questions. Honestly, I could probably talk about having shaved head for like a hot minute. It's been the most fun I've ever had with my with my look. And so if you want me to do a little Q&A about my hair, I will be glad to do that. If you've made it this far and you're here, you're at the end of the video and you haven't subscribed, what? Press the subscribe button. You should press the subscribe button because I will be posting every Monday about they're like, I guess you could say story times, talking about my experiences with certain things. Maybe it's been a previous job or a dating situation. Let me tell you, I've got a lot of those that you're going to want to hear, or just things that I feel knowledgeable about or want to give my opinion about, or maybe I will just upload a video of me talking about a topic that I want to talk about. So basically everything that I just said. So basically you should subscribe so you can see what the heck I end up posting. Yeah. Also follow me on my social medias. I am being a very basic YouTuber by, trying to do this end card, but honestly, I'm a very awkward person. And again, it's still my second video, but you're here and that's good. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. It's been real.